guys are amazing, Ellie. Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, in the India film of Tegan, when you were like losing it in the monkey place, what was going on? Like, what was happening?
You know, I can't remember if we actually included Ellie in this, but internally with our manager, we debated about if we should subtitle that section because basically what I'm laughing about is that every time anyone took out their camera, we all pulled out our camera, so every picture was just full of a bunch of us idiots with our cameras out. And this, all of a sudden, in that like very exhausted, hysterical state, struck me as the funniest thing I'd ever come across. Like, I was just like, look at all you fucking idiots with your cameras out. I'm not even fucking going for my camera because all I can see is you idiots with your cameras. And then, but I just couldn't stop laughing. And I mean, I said like when I was in India, it was there was a lot of things that happened for me while I was there emotionally, but one thing that was consistent was every single night I would get into bed and have like massage my face because my jaw hurt from laughing so hard. I think it was because we were slightly insane, but I thought everything was so funny. So yeah, some of my best moments I'm laughing through them. But also when we came off the boat, I mean, we literally got dropped off at like a port/dump. And it was like garbage and like more garbage and like there must have been like something awful buried in the garbage because it was worse than garbage. And I could not stop laughing. And the next day I got like vicious, like a week of vicious diarrhea and throwing up. And I think it's because I was laughing so hard. I was like taking it, it was like a combination of like karma and like just way too much feces consumption. That doesn't make sense. That's how Scotch later on. You're not making sense. Stop it. We didn't want to cover this very much in the movie, but Tegan and I did get belly, and I'm not supposed to tell them that? No. It is a great place to go. You should still visit. I mean, I got some diarrhea or whatever. It's like I lost 5 pounds. I'm right for this. Sounds like a win-win situation. It's too bad we didn't shoot the documentary in Australia and New Zealand because it was just we were really in our prime. But no, but truthfully, the Delhi Belly, there was this. Well, smoothing us over? No. I was teasing you because you said that we got Delhi Belly from laughing. No, because we were in a jump. I mean, there was like particles of poop in here for sure. I don't think that's how famous Delhi Belly, but I will say it's not Delhi Belly. You guys are laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm very serious. Tegan's making Delhi Belly seem funny because she's being all cute and funny, but it was fun. That shit was real. I thought we were dying. I thought there was a moment in the hotel room where I realized that I was like, it was seriously like, I was in the hotel and I was like, you know, maybe I'm gonna watch a DVD and stay in tonight. You know, we've been out so much in India. Tegan had said that she was gonna skip dinner as well. So I was just like hanging out in my room, and then a hawk, I have video of it, it's very weird, a hawk lands on the windowsill. Ellie, confirm that you've seen this video and it's true.
I don't know if you showed me the video, right?
You saw the video. Okay, I need like a real person to give. This is a true story. I'm in the hotel room in I don't know if it's a hawk, but it's a bird. Oh, it's a hawk. It is a hawk. They were flying. It has wings. I'm gonna post it online. I'm gonna post it. Start off in the next few days. I will post this video online. But you can see I'm filming in the hotel room, and a hawk lands on the windowsill. And I walk over and I move the curtain aside to see the hawk, and the hawk flies away. But you can see it sitting on the windowsill where the curtain. And like, I kid you not, like 15 minutes later, I was like, I'm gonna go into the bathroom. I can definitely feel something. And then 20 minutes later, I was dripping wet, soaked to the bone, emptied of my soul and everything inside of my body. And I went to the phone and I called Ellie. And I couldn't, the voice that came out was a stranger to me. I was like, Ellie, get to Tegan. Ellie, did I not say this? Like, I wasn't even worried about me. I was like, I'm very ill. I think Tegan's ill. I just knew Tegan was ill, not because of some twin bullshit, because we both had the same instinct. I thought I was going to watch Treatment all night and Tegan was going to shit her brains out, but we got sick. So sick. And I was like, Ellie, get to Tegan. I think she's sick. And Ellie did come to me, and I was like on the bathroom floor, and she was like, get up, that's trashy.
What did the hawk have to do with this?
Nothing. I thought it was like, she had a vision. It was a Sarah, I come to you in the form of a hawk. You're about to get very, very ill, and then that bread is not the thing you should eat when you're ill. You should, according to the Indian doctor, you should eat rice, you idiot. No, it was a really harrowing experience. And my mother, again, none of this is in the film because I would have found the energy to rip the camera out of Ellie's hands if she pointed it at me. But my mother came home from shopping, and I was in bed, and I was like, you would think I was on my deathbed, and I was like, Mom. And she was like, she just opened my hand and put 100 pills in it. And she goes, she's a teacher and a therapist, and she had gone on this boat trip through the Amazon a couple years ago, and all the kids got sick on it. And so she says to me, as she's putting the pills in, she goes, "You're fine. I was on a boat trip in the Amazon. Kids were having seizures. You're not going to die." So she's therapeutic.
So, sitting in India for 1 more minute, and talking about your mom, and turning the camera on her and having her speak very, kind of candidly about you guys. Was that the first time you had kind of seen that, someone actually interviewing her, talking about TV?
That was officially the first time on video, but she did speak with Spin Magazine.
No. I mean, on camera.
Yes, that was the first time on camera. And
you get to see it,
yes.
Her reaction.
Yes, and you know, she was really nervous about it, and leading up to it, she was really excited, and then after she saw it, she said that she could see herself hold it back. I think years of reading our press and hearing us lament over not having more self-control in interviews, right? That she felt she was really reserved in the India film because she was nervous about what to say. My mom's really sensitive about, she doesn't want to tell anyone who we are. She really believes that we should be ones to portray ourselves. So, but I'm glad our family was so heavily covered in this film because they're so integral to who we are.
Well, I thought what she said was so kind of amazing to hear. I mean, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but she said she should never have worded it because your brothers are people. I mean, what was it like to hear her say that? Watching the video afterwards.
They always, our parents, my mother, my father, and my stepfather primarily, but we also had grandparents. Well, our grandfather's still alive, my grandparents passed, but they were also really important in our life growing up. And people always treated us like that. There was always you can do anything you want. You're great. Here's the key. Here's the key to the house. And make your own meals, do your own laundry. We were like, we're fine. They sat us down when we were 8, and they were like, listen, you're special. You don't need parents. And so, probably not going to be around a lot. And we're in a party, and we're really into Zambuca. So good luck. No. Just kidding. Just on the weekends. But so it was great. My mom is such a role model. I think Tegan and I are so capable because my mother was so capable. She was a young parent. She went back to college when she was 27 or 28. We were really young, and she had been she was a real yahoo in high school, and she went back to college and she was top in class. She'll appreciate that. She was she'd admit it. She was a bit of a hippie, 70s wild child, and she went back to college and then went on to do a master's degree. After her bachelor's, and she was top of the class. She did amazing. She's always excelled at whatever she put her mind to, and she was an incredible role model for me and Tegan. She was a strong, outspoken, confident, kind woman, and she's still alive. She's doing fine, and she still does wonderful. I wish you all could have met her. She was a little bit. I don't want to sugarcoat this. She was pissed when we decided not to go to school. I mean, she thought that we were good musicians, but this is 1998, 1997 when we would have been, 1997, 1998 when we would have been applying to go to school, college, university, whatever. And I remember telling my mom, we want to play music, we want to take a year off, we want to see where we can take this. And my mom was not like, you're very capable and I believe in you. She was like, let me tell you something, you little bitch. I went to college so that you would go to college. And that's where you're fucking going. And if you don't, you're paying fucking rent. And that's true story-ish. And it was really our dad who was like, let's back off. Let's see what they can accomplish over the next couple of years. Let's give them some support. And let's have faith in them. And, my mom totally came around right away, and they've always been a wonderful support to us, always.
That's that's, I mean, it was one of those things that you could see it, it's like, that's the best kind of recognition you can get from someone here.
For someone who has had media training, she had some really spot-on quotes.
She got her shit up. I mean, like, it was a Sunday show at some point. But any, some more questions?